Hello everyone, it is me, the King, and we're back with an unboxing. Today we got from Transformers, something new from it. The latest show advertised for the kids. Well, Transformers usually always advertise for kids, but this is like more of the kiddie shows. We got from Transformers Cyber World, Cyber Changes Sky Byte. Yeah, so this is the start of a new show that actually looks good. Like, I like the past shows. Just for some reason, I never got any of the Earthspark toys. Cause when I was gonna get an Earthspark toy, which was the last K toy line, I always got a different Transformer over it. Cause for the good Earthspark stuff, they charge the same as the normal Transformers. So it's always like, eh. But yeah, this stuff is pretty good. They're a little bit cheaper than the core class, so you know you're paying a little bit less, but they're also a little bit bigger. Like, I know core's like a 3.5, so I believe these are either a 4 or 4.5 inch figure. Not 100% sure. If I remember, I'll throw up in text how big it is, if there is one. But funnily enough, when I got this, I spent all day looking for the instructions and the age rating. And it was like one day when I was just playing with one of my friends and we were just chilling in Brick Life, just chilling, because we do that sometimes while we go play the battle modes. I was just looking at the box, I'm like, oh, so there it is. Yeah, so it's meant for ages 6+. And then the instructions are actually back here on the box. So when I take out the figures, I'll take out the instructions afterwards. But yeah, the box is basically open. It's kind of like when I got my Megatron or my Sludge. Like when I got my Classic Heroes Megatron or my T-Rex Optimus Prime, or my Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, or my Sludge and Slug from Downbar Adventures. Is like that kind of packaging where it's just open. Of course, with those ones, well, I forget what Megatron had. I forget Megatron had the environmental friendly strips, but I believe everyone else always had the classic plastic strips like this. But yeah, one of my friends is tempted to get this, so who knows, maybe I'll convince him to get it. It's cheap, I don't get me wrong, it's not like he's showing out that much. But also you got the front of the box, but it's weird because you see here and here his whole chest is painted, but as we get to the back, it shows it's supposed to be like this, so maybe it's just like a mistranslation or something like that. But they're all called quick changes. They take like 4 or 3 steps. I mean, this one takes 4, but I know like a leader takes 3 steps. But right here says Sky Byte Cyber Changes from Transformers Cyber World. I really do like the show, but it's interesting for how the episodes are played. Like the 5-minute episodes, I don't mind that. But episode 1 is fine. Episode 2 made no sense because it played the episodes but in reverse. So like the second, because you know it's 2 5-minute episodes, you go up to a 10-minute one. So they played the second episode from episode 1 first, and then they played the first episode as the second part, and then episode 3 we only got like 1 new one, so it doesn't really make sense. Flip over here to see Cyber Changes with the Decepticon insignia. Flip down here, it's a Mumbo Jumbo and a beautiful barcode, and we flip to the back. It shows Sky Byte with a little aquatic symbol, which the leader also has, because yeah. But it's Sky Byte on wheels, like a Hot Wheels car. I just got it because it looked cool. My friend has the other Sky Byte that got released this year, only from Age of Primes, which I'm still tempted to get. It's just, this one looks cooler. But yeah, then it shows more to unlock, which is pretty cool. You have Megatron Optimus Prime, which is funny because it's actually misprinted on the box, because it shows on the figure that they got the reverse symbols. Like, shows Optimus has the city symbol, while shows Megatron that has the jungle symbol, which makes a lot more sense. A truck in the jungle and a bull in the city. But yeah, let's pop it open. I just remember thinking like, dang, is it just that easy? So I don't get any instructions. But yeah. 1, 2. It's hard to get in here, and apologies if you don't see it fully on camera. 3, 4. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to this one. Take the camera down. I guess move the figure out of the way. Okay, so 5 strips for the figure. And then you have a 6th one because it's for his claw. Which these, I don't know, at least for Galvatron, their stuff is 5mm, but I believe all the figures have the blast effect like ports, so you could use stuff that just fits the 5mm pegs. But yeah, it's pretty simple just for the inversion, just put it on. Oh yeah, but fun fact for the Skybyte from Age of the Primes, that's the Robots in Skies 2001 one, that can hold a Bakugan while it's closed. I mean, it can probably hold a handful of Bakugan while they're open since that was spherical, but that's pretty cool. But if we go back to the box, because like I said, that's where the instructions are. And apologies, it looks a little bit broken. I took a blade, not a blade, but just like something sharp like my scissors blade, just to poke around, see if there's anything in there, which there was, along with a flashlight. Is that it? Nope. What's this? Okay, it's just a little brochure about safety. But here's Skybyte's instructions, and the booklet does look kind of cool. Yeah, it just tells you how you transform him. And then that's it. The 4 steps, like, it's pretty easy, but I will be looking at this when it comes to transformation. Oh yeah, but for Cyber World stuff, since you take like 4 steps and it's like basically as easy as pie, I won't be doing a stop motion for them, so any Cyber World stuff, unless we get release of Cyber World stuff that has a bit more intriguing steps, because even like the big stuff has 4 steps, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Ooh, okay. So we got our boy Skybyte, which honestly the colors really do make it pop. Honestly, I do prefer if, like you see on the box, if the green was there, I really wouldn't mind it if it was like both green, but this is okay too. This chest piece is like, since it's supposed to transform, you kind of have an neck punch, but no head articulation. But if you want to get it to mimic, you can kind of lift the chest. But yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Honestly, like for this stuff, you don't get any ball joints in the arms or anything. The arms are just one piece. Well, besides this, which is a claw. Yeah, I mean the claws are articulated. You could probably put it back around it, but you can't. I do remember when I got this figure, I was looking for its Decepticon insignia, and they're blended in pretty well. Even the camera's having a hard time making it out. But yeah, pretty cool. Well, yeah, let's go over articulation. There's really not much to yap about. Arms. They can kind of, yeah, they can do a full 360. It's just, you know, it's by transformation, so yeah. He has no waist articulation. You could, I don't know if you want to count this as not, but if you do, well, there's your ab crunch. I know Optimus Prime, because of the way he transforms, Optimus Prime does actually have a waist articulation. So if you want one with a waist articulation, get Optimus Prime. Actually, I was at the stores. I was deciding, like, I saw a couple other ones, but I was just deciding between Optimus and Skybyte. I'm like, well, I haven't seen Skybyte on Amazon, and I've seen Optimus on Amazon, so I'm like, I might as well get this one. But yeah, but like when I saw the ones at the store, there's 2 Skybytes, obviously 1 now because I took 1, 2 Optimuses, 2 Snarls, 2 Megatrons as a bull, and then there was 4 Mirages, but for some reason the Mirages were by the Hot Wheels and not the Transformers, because like the Hot Wheels is on like a different, like the toy section where I got it from had like 4 aisles. The Transformers was the one closest to the video games, and then the Hot Wheels was the second closest, and on that one is where I found the 4 Mirages, so it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, pretty cool. Doesn't have anything for the head. If you want to mimic that, you gotta use the chest. Legs, they can go out that far. It's not because the wheel is impeding. You see, it's not. The wheels do kind of spin really nice. The legs can kick out this far. They can kick back that far. It's not because the leg's impeding it, like there's still free room, so that's just generally because of the toy. You have a thigh swivel, knee bend, which is a little bit under 90, but yeah. But let's go into those size comparisons because it's still worthy of a size comparison. But if you want to know my thoughts and, well, let's fix up Skylight. But if you want to know my thoughts and opinions on the size comparisons, I will link to the video in the description down below or in the icon up above, so you want to check them out before or after this video is done, whichever is cool for you. But first we have from Transformers Dinobot Adventures. I guess Dinobot Sludge, because then we have a name, which they do use like the Rescue Bots model, so, but just tiny, but he's one step. Then up next we have from Transformers Legacy, Core Class Soundwave, which RIP to the Core Class, because now they gotta include Core Class stuff and different stuff, like for Perceptor, you got Ramhorn and Ratback, because Core Class isn't out anymore, because they were still doing Core Class. I could definitely see them doing Ramhorn and Ratbat still on individual figures as a Core Class, but since they don't, they gotta include with Perceptor. And then lastly, my only other really aquatic thing from Transformers Titans Return, Legends Class Sea Spray. Yeah, it's my only other like guy that involved with water, which is very shocking. You think I would have more, but nope, I don't. Alright, let's get Skybite ready for aquatic car mode. Alright, so I gotta quickly open up the thing. Alright, so step 1, you point out his arms. Step 2, you peg together his legs. It's a kid's toy, so it's not going to make a peg sound. Step 3, you bring back his arms, and they will clip together. Or not. But yeah, I see there's a clip supposed to go right into there. And then, you know, if the legs will cooperate, supposed to do this. So yeah, you want to make sure the claw is faced like that so it can like rest. Then we have our little, well, oh, because the arms came undone. There. Yeah, it's supposed to look like that, never mind. Yep, but then we have a little shark car, which doesn't really work on the mat, but it's because you guys are dragging. Nope, alright, it looks pretty fine. Oh, there's tabs. Well, I'm sure it's fine, but yeah, there's tabs for it to connect so it stays together. Can you stand still for like 5 seconds? Well, there we go. Now it's tabbed in together. Yeah, I mean, looks pretty cool as a shot car. I mean, honestly, you know, it's a cheap little Skybite, but pretty happy that I'm lucky enough we got 2 Skybites this year. You know, our 2 got cyber changes, and we have the one from Age of the Primes, Wave 2 being Voyager class something. Well, Voyager class Skybite. That was pretty fun. Actually, I wonder if we're gonna get like a race track course for these guys, for at least the ones with wheels. Yeah, pretty smooth. You have a bunch of holes right here, so it seems you could like peg stuff on from your other guys. Like, I don't know, maybe you could give them like bumblebees or Galvatron's blasted somewhere, because he has holes for that. But yeah, pretty cool. We like the shot car. And it's pretty simple to go back and forth because it takes 4 steps, so pretty simple flip. Alright, well, let's get into those alt mode size comparisons. Up first, we got from Downabouts Adventures, we got Sludge. Here's a pack of Stackosaurus. Banana she's a Brachiosaur. Then up next, we got from Transformers Legacy, Core Class Soundwave, which I don't put his head down all the way because I don't want it to get stuck and then have me spend like an hour trying to get it out. It didn't happen with this one, but it happened with Core Class Optimus, where it took me forever. Then I didn't realize there's like a hole in the back specifically designed to pop his head out. So I was like, oh, all that effort for nothing, eh? Oh, plastic chip. But yeah, pretty cool. And plus, since you guys are relatively cheap, it's pretty easy to get a decent collection of them. I did want to try getting Scorponok, which releases in October this year. I'm going to try to get that because he generally looks cool. Which, apparently that Scorponok, for the coloring for Cyborg Scorponok, it's apparently based on either his unreleased or his released colors. It was either based on his unreleased colors from G1, or it was based on his released or unreleased colors from G2 if he did get a G2 model, but that's what the colors in Scorponok is supposed to represent. And then lastly, we have Transformers Titans Return, Legends Class Sea Spray. Pretty cool. But yeah, this was a cool little unboxing. I wouldn't mind to get more of these guys. The feet were stayed together. But yeah, that's been my look at Transformers Cyberworld. Quick change cyber changes. Well, it just says quick change. It's technically, oh, that's the name. It's right up here, cyber changes. Of course, go figure. When I film, I can't find it. But yeah, that's been my look at Transformers Cyberworld Cyber Changes Byte. If folks did enjoy this unboxing, give the unboxing a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below if you made this kind of video. Comment your favorite version of Byte. Now, if you have one like say from the comics, or you got like a favorite toy, just comment it down below. I don't know, from the Bytes, I think I like this one, maybe just the same as the Opposite in Disguise one from Age of Primes. Obviously, I don't own the figure, but you know, I think I might like this one a little bit more just because it's a cute little shark on wheels. But yeah. Subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video /short/stream. But until next time, toodles.